Hello everyone! I know it's been a little while since my last tutorial, and I know I say that every single time. It's Katya from Lunar Sun Creations. It has been a crazy busy summer, but I have managed to get one tutorial out here for you. Yay! This one is a steampunk inspired album, and I absolutely love steampunk, so I'm super excited about this one. I am covered in burrs sitting in my yard here. um, so this tutorial is available in my Etsy shop, as are all of my tutorials. And this one is well, all my albums are quite large, so this one measures about the same as the rest of them. I think it's 11 by 8.5 with a 4.5-inch spine. And it uses papers from Ella and Viv Adventure Emporium and the Stamperia collection called Voyages Fantastique, as well as quite a few digital downloads. I will link the digital downloads that I used in a folder. I'll put them all in a folder in my Etsy shop so they're easy to find. There are a couple that seem to not be available anymore. I was looking for them this morning, I couldn't find them, so most of them are there. But with all of my tutorials, you can use whatever paper your little heart desires. You don't have to do exactly what I do, but feel free to do so if you so desire. Yeah, so today is a special day. I thought it would be a great day to release a tutorial because today is my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I don't know why I just did that. It just, anyway. I'm happy because it's my birthday and it's a good day. So this tutorial is one of my favorites, and I think I'm going to keep this album instead of selling it because I'm really, really happy with the way it turned out. And, oh, there's a little garter snake. Hello. You're not coming towards me, are you? Okay. I'm going to stop jibber-jabbering, and I'm just going to let you see the album because I think it's pretty awesome. So I hope you guys are having an incredible day, and thank you as always for your support, and huge hugs because you guys are so awesome. And yeah. Wow. Okay, here is the Steampunk album. I'm super excited to show you this one. I love this one. I'm just a really big fan of steampunk images and stuff, so love this. So I'll just bring it up so you can see all the metal embellishments. The cover is one of the sheets from the Ella and Viv Adventure Emporium, and then a whole bunch of metal pieces. Kept the spine quite simple, the back really, really simple. I might end up putting something on here, but I kind of like it just plain. And yeah, and then a leather strap closure. And as we open it up, so the inside cover, I didn't want to cover up this piece of paper. This is from the Stamperia Voyages Fantastique. I constantly forgot the name of that, but I remember this time. Yay! So some more metal corners, and then I've got some gears and these clock hands that matched perfectly the clock hands on the papers. I put little magnets under there so they kind of stayed there. And on the first official page, I will try my hardest to keep this in frame, but I can make no guarantees because you know what my albums are like. So an elastic closure here, and this folds down, and there is a pocket down here with a couple just ephemera cards, and I think this one's a folder. Oh no, it's not. This one's not. So a little pocket there, and then this lifts up, and there's a really nice image there, and then this folds down, and these open to the sides, and then they open out. So this is they're just plain. This is really going to be difficult. Plain cardstock with a little journaling area down here, and they're both the same on either side. And that folds up and up and up. And then onto the next pages. So here we've got a little, one of those metal dome that I just put some paper underneath. And I did some fussy cutting. There's some, what are they called? Aviator goggles. I love this image of this girl. And so that goes out to the side, and this goes out to the side, and then it's an alternating waterfall, horizontal and vertical. So like that, and that, and that, and that. And I left these blank because I want to try as often as possible to have a space just for photos. Because the more paper you add, the bulkier your album will be. So if I can get away with not putting pattern paper on, I will. And then just a little pull out for photos. It's behind in here in a big pocket. And then that goes back like that. And then on the coordinating page, page 3, another one of those beveled dome metal pieces, and then this opens like that, and just spots for photos, and I guess you could journal here as well. And then that opens to the side, and this opens to the side, and then this is a bucket that goes up, and another tag. I tried to use a lot of, like, most of my tags from the pockets and stuff have metal pullouts. I used a lot of metal in this one, and that is it for that one. And then on these pages, I really like these pages, these steampunk frogs I thought were so cute. So you this can open, these open to the sides like that, and then these open to either side, and there's some journaling pages like that. And then when you open these ribbons, open it this way, more room for photos. And then this opens up, but then when you pull this little, I've got a little metal heart back here, so when you pull on the heart, there's room, it pulls up and there's room for a photo there. And then when you open this up and pull this down, it locks into place, and it's like a little easel kind of scenario. So there's like a space there, so some nice dimension. So you can add pictures here and underneath and on the back. And then when you push this back in, it all closes back up again. I really quite like that one. Alright, and then tie this back up. And then on the coordinating page, I've got, this is an open frame, so you can stick a picture underneath there, embellished with some more metal. This frame part is, and the frogs are from a collection called Phantasmagoria. I'll list pretty much all of the papers I can list. A couple of the paper packs, I did a lot of Etsy downloads on this one, and apparently some of them aren't available anymore, even though I only bought them a few months ago, but a couple of them I can't find anymore. So I did most of, I'll send you a link for most of them. Okay, so anyway, you open up this page, and you've got this part that opens to the sides, spots for journaling, and lots of spots for pictures. I left quite a bit of it blank so that you could put a lot of pictures in there, because they're the perfect size for photos. But then it's one of those, I've done this before, where it turns, oh, yeah, where it turns, so it's either, there we go, it locks that way, and it locks that way. So you can decide whether you want vertical or horizontal pictures, so it opens up either way. Alright, like that. I thought that was pretty cool, and these metal buckles I quite like. And then on the next pages, and even though it's a really, really chunky album, because we've used the expandable binding system that I normally use, the pages are still lying really flat, even though there's a lot going on. So I did an embossing folder over here, some gears embossing, and then this opens and opens up. It's just plain, it just says one of a kind there, and it's been left open so you can put a picture behind it. And then when you undo the ribbon here, this opens to the side, and it goes up, and it goes out on either side, like that. And then there's a pocket here, and then the whole thing opens to the side, and then this whole part opens to the side as well, and I just left this really blank and open for large photos. Tie that back up. I really like like all the metal looking papers on this page. I really went crazy with the metals. Loved it. And over here on this page, undo the ribbon, and this opens like this, and both of these open to the sides like this. And then these had like a white center to them, but I cut the white center out and put in black cardstock with a each one of them has a metal gear at the top, so it's easy to pull out, and you just put your photo on here and then slide it back in so your picture is in the porthole. Is that what it's called? Porthole? Like that. So that closes back up, and then this opens to the side, and then this is a large pocket, and it's got a little pull out I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Just a folder, I suppose. Put it back in the pocket. And then over here, I was kind of inspired by the Game of Thrones. You know, in the opening of the Game of Thrones, when the throne goes at the very end. I really like that. And I was trying to do one that went at an angle, but it just wasn't enough room for pictures. So instead, it goes like this. So there's like, oh, can you see that? So there's three, like there's parts that come out and then they like tuck back into each other and go back in like that, so you can't even tell it's there, but then there's the ribbon pull and it pulls out, and I thought that was pretty cool. Alright, so that's it for that page, and then on the, oops, this is done up wrong. There we go. Then on the last page, so this opens like that, and there's a couple ephemera cards or cut-aparts in the pocket there, and then this goes, it's attached to this part, and it goes to the side, and then nice space for pictures, maybe a title there, and then that goes to the side. And now this is going to be hard to show you, but I thought it was really cool. So you can, there's this little door pull that's attached here, and it's glued onto this side, and then it's got some swing tabs and a buckle on this side. So you can either just pull it up like this, so it's got like, it's like an accordion kind of scenario, and you can then also turn it so you can kind of like rotate your pictures and look at them as they're rotating. Just a fun little thing like that. And then you can turn the swing tabs and open that, and then you can also just pull it out to either side to look at it, and then it still rotates like that and locks into place. I thought that was a really cool thing. And then the whole thing also lifts up, and then there's another spot for photos there. So I thought it was kind of cool. Sometimes my ideas, I get them and they don't work exactly the same that I think that they will, but I still think they turn out cool. And then on the back cover, really simple, just one little flip out for pictures, and then some cut aparts and some metal parts and all the parts. Alright, so that is that, and I hope you loved it, and the tutorial is available in my Etsy shop as with all of my other tutorials. So thank you for your support, and I hope you're having an amazing day, and happy birthday to me! Yay! Have an awesome day. Huge hugs to you guys. You're amazing. You are amazing. Meow.